What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog, guys. The SCT410SL. We got it strapped in. We got her fixed up. We got her dialed in. I love it. Check it out. Oh man, here she is. She's all fixed up and dialed in. So we made a few changes. I say we because me and Jared have been working on the car. Jared Wiggins, he is one of Tekno's super crazy fast drivers. But man, this thing is freaking flying. Today, I plan on going over some of the changes we made, why we made them, and how it made the car feel. Oof, my body took some damage throughout these testing sessions. Yikes. All right, guys, we're here with Mr. Jared Wiggins, number 22 in the world. So you guys have 22 in the world and 22,000 in the world, and we're going to talk about the brand new Tekno SCT410SL. So Jared, what were your first thoughts when driving this car?
So it's been a minute since I've raced short course, but compared to our current platform, anything else I've used, it's a lot more agile, a lighter weight, a little bit more racy feeling. Just a little bit more nimble on the track. You'll probably see that in some of the videos. It has more air control and just a little bit more easy to stay behind itself.
So when I first drove it, I could tell really quick that it was light. It was light. Like I could actually tell going on the straight, it would actually kind of float a little bit. It was kind of different than the first gen short course, but it did take the corners a lot quicker. I felt like I was carrying a lot more corner speed and I was a lot more confident in attacking corners. So I would definitely, in the really tight sections, I felt like it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely like, just feels like a little bit more of a scalpel to drive with the lightweight. It's more corner speed, a little bit faster.
All right, so although the car was really, really good out of the box, we did make some changes. Jared, what changes did you make?
Just a couple small ones. The first one was lowering the inner rear camber link. I felt like here there's a lot of fast sweeping corners, and lowering that just kind of kept the car a little bit flatter, a little bit easier when you're on power and driving around a fast corner. The other change I made was a slightly heavier rear sway bar. I went from the kit 1.5 to a 1.7. That was also a similar thing, just to keep the car a little more supported in the high speed areas. The last thing we both did was raise the car up to 23 front, 24 rear, just to give it a little bit more grip on the slicker tracks. If you're running on a real high bite 10 scale track, the suggested ride height is really good, but for us, a higher was a little better.
So the change that I made is I personally like my cars to be really, really like locked down whenever I come out of the corners. So I like a lot of on-power traction. I added anti-squat. I did that with my first SCT 48.3 also, but I did with this one, and I just had a little bit more confidence coming out of the corners. The problem that I saw was whenever I came out of the corners here, sometimes it would kind of wash out a little bit, and the back end would come around. Whenever I added that anti-squat, it definitely locked it down, and I had a lot more confidence coming out of the corners. The other thing I really like about this car is because it's so light, I feel like I'm not gonna break it every time I wreck it. Like it's lighter. It's like not slamming into the ground like this big brick. So I felt like I had confidence whenever I was flipping over and making mistakes, which I do. Jared doesn't really.
Oh, you should see the body on mine. It's been beat. We've been durability testing and racetrack testing, so definitely got our fair share of that.
But I do feel like if you're one of the ones that just got an SCT410SL, I don't think although this is gonna be really good on a really tight track to me, like it felt good here at Indy, at indoor track, I do feel like I might be a little bit, I use the word confident a lot, but I would probably do better with the bigger car on a huge outdoor bumpy track. That's just me. I've been driving that car for such a long time, and I think that Tekno really got that for short course down, like they nailed it. So that's kind of where my comfort zone is.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever you're, especially, I mean, here at Indy, we have kind of a 10 scale and 8 scale based track. And we've seen big gains in this, especially in the tighter spots of the track and just ease of driving. But when you're on like a slick tire track, which are more common now in 10 scale, the lighter the car, the easier it is to drive when you have that much grip. And this car really performs well, not only in these conditions, but especially in those as well.
Well, thanks, Jared. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your help. He really helped me get my car tuned in, dialed in, and I'm super happy with it. I'm excited to run it again.
Yeah,
so
thanks Mark. Been awesome.
All right, guys. So that's a wrap on the Tekno SCT410SL. A few things to note. First off, it doesn't come with wheels, tires, or a body, so make sure you get wheels, tires, and a body. And also, you're gonna need a 5mm bore 32 pitch or 0.8 mod pinion. 32 pitch and 0.8 mod are the same thing. But most 32 pitch pinions on the market don't have a 5mm bore. If you don't know what I'm talking about the drive shaft size. The motor shaft size of your electric motor is actually bigger on the most short course 4-pole motors, so you will need a 5mm bore. Tekno does offer 5mm bore pinions at a 0.8 mod. You'll have to pick one of those up. I was running a 4300 kV Hobbywing motor, and I was running a 17-tooth pinion. So was Jared. Jared was running a 17-tooth pinion with a Tekin 4600, but I think I want to go up. I think I want to go up to maybe 18 or 19. My motor or ESC didn't get hot at all. But I do want to give a big thanks and shout out to Tekno and Jared Wiggins for giving me the opportunity to shoot this car early. It is an amazing short course, a lot of fun. I really want to head to a smaller indoor clay track and run this thing because I think it would be absolutely amazing and fun. Well, I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.